All right, we are shifting gears now and topics to a story of a new star in the food world. This morning, our series, The Dish, is focusing on a prolific home cook whose breakout public moment happened at the tender age of 59. Her name, Nasim Alikhani, who's executive chef and co-owner of Sofreh, one of the most acclaimed and authentic Iranian restaurants in America, also one of my personal favorites. Since opening in Brooklyn back in 2018, she's been guest chef at the White House, the first Iranian chef to create a menu at the Met Gala, and a finalist for the James Beard Award for Best Chef. Now, she's also the author of a new cookbook, also called Sofreh, which is a testament, I'd say, to the benefits of cooking not only with skills, but with experience.
The aroma is intoxicating. It's incredible.
Long before Nasim Alikhani became a breakout star of the food world,
This is very hot.
owner of one of New York's most popular restaurants, she was for decades a home cook.
So you just sprinkle a little bit, just a tiny bit.
In this case, dazzling us with a demonstration of 6 types of a crispy Iranian rice dish known as tahdig.
You just go straight to the pot.
Some of it prepared with a pan she'd never tried before, let alone on camera.
You just went for the challenge today. You figured.
Yeah, how interesting it is. And my daughter said, don't do it. And I'm like, I'm going to do it, and we'll see. We'll see.
What an inspiration.
One heart-stopping moment later,
Not bad. No, actually, it's better than I thought.
the point, she says, is to always be learning.
This is great tang.
So now if I cook it again, and believe me, I will in a couple of days, because I have to get this right. I will add more oil, I will add cooking time, and I will make it work.
And the food that comes out of her Brooklyn restaurant, along with the recipes that went into her new cookbook, are the result of a lifetime of that kind of experimentation.
What you bring to your food is not your culinary experience, it's your life experience. And if you can bring them together, you have a successful recipe.
The book is a guide to the balance and beauty and amazing variety of the Iranian table. To sit at the Sofreh, she writes, using the Farsi term for a special type of tablecloth, means setting the table with a spread of delicious, vibrant, soul-satisfying Persian food, just like the kind she grew up with.
Every time I looked right, left, as a young child, grandmother, great-grandmother, aunt, my mother, somebody was cooking, and there was aroma, and it was intoxicating and almost mesmerizing, at least for me.
For a certain kind of American viewer, hearing that all the women were in the kitchen taking care of the cooking, it feels old-fashioned, backwards. You're nodding your head.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't see it that way.
No. The way I see it, food is power. And the same way water is power. Who controls the food and water controls the life.
Raised in central Iran, Alikhani studied law with dreams of being a judge. The Iranian Revolution ended that plan as the country cracked down on women's rights of all kinds.
Our world really turned upside down literally in a few months.
And then, as war erupted between Iran and Iraq, a bad situation turned worse.
The saddest memory I carried with me for many years was the body bags that they were coming from the front line. Our neighbors, once in a while you would hear a house, a wailing sound. We all knew that another body was brought.
Moving to the U.S. in 1983, food remained an obsession. But any thoughts of opening a restaurant would have to wait, as she saved money to help her 2 younger brothers move to the U.S.
I just thought, my brothers are my priority.
Yeah.
It's great to dream about something, but the dreams, they cannot be like a bubble in the air. They should have a foundation. And I saw no foundation in that dream.
That foundation was built a few years later, but just in time for another dream to come true.
We were surprised that I was pregnant with twins. I'm like, everything goes to back burner until further notice.
So it wasn't until 3 decades after moving to America, at the age of 59 years old, when she finally managed to bring all that life experience into a professional kitchen.
I announced to my husband I'm opening a restaurant.
You announced?
I announced I'm opening a restaurant. And he said, may I ask why? He just said, I said, because I have one dream that I have kept all these years. I have to be able to look at this person in the mirror, which is me. I say, what was your reason for not reaching your dream? I don't have an answer for that person 10 years, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I'm gonna do it. And if it fails, I tell that person, you tried, didn't work, tough luck.
That's not at all how it turned out.
Every single dish has been
Phenomenal. The food at Sofreh, seasoned with centuries of tradition, was an overnight sensation. And Alikhani still seems to treat every table like an old friend.
Well, thank you for being here.
Of course, thank you.
It's not only the food, but the culture she's infused into Sofreh. From the meditation that starts each day, to the restrooms she's decorated with posters from films banned after the revolution.
Do you think in spreading Iranian food, you are in some way helping the political situation?
In a political level, I'm just a cook. Who am I? But on a little tiny one guest at a time, I think every guest who dines here has to think of Iran a little bit differently.
Nasim, does any part of you ever wish that all of this success and recognition came earlier?
No, it wasn't my time. I like to accept things as they come and celebrate when they come. And I have had a rich life and a long life. So I have a lot to offer, not just a good chicken sauce or a beautiful rice. I am bringing so much more of my life into this.
Boy, Tony,
Wow,
she's
right?
so matter of fact about everything. It makes so much sense.
I know.
I love when she found out she was having the kids. Everything goes on back burner.
Everything on back burner.
And you and I both love the food is power. You control the food and
Yes.
water.
Yes, yes,
And then
yes.
you control life. That's amazing.
That beef dish that you put the little sauce on, I could lick the screen. Looking
Gayle, Gayle,
what was that?
get your passport ready. You're coming to Brooklyn,
I know.
all right?
I know Tony knows how I feel about going to Brooklyn. It feels like another country to me. I need my passport. I need to be ready.
But you can eat it at the restaurant, which is fantastic. One of Katie and I's favorites.
good.
But you can also make it in the cookbook. I've tried a bunch of the recipes. In
You
fact,
have?
I impressed Katie by trying the tadig, which is a crispy rice dish with the
flip
flip,
over?
and we have the video proof. This is on vacation. The moment of truth here, as I flip it.
See how he does.
Here we go. Drum roll,
fuller,
please.
Tony, but-
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Look at that color, huh? Now, I came, yes, thank you.
Tony can come cook for you.
You can, yes, I would like it. You can even hear Katie going, "Oh my God!"
She was
They
genuinely
look like hash
shocked.
browns. Is it good?
It's so good. It's like a nutty. It's got
my
turmeric. That
God.
actually some saffron in it that I got from Nasim. So thank you, Nasim, for that. She coached me. I impressed my wife.
Tony, you really can cook. You're very good.
Thank you.